This is Smiles TV. Welcome to Smiles TV. I'm Stephanie Anthony Miles, and you're tuned in to the best community affairs broadcast in the land. We are at Southwestern Illinois College, and we are taking you on a journey through their various certificate programs. You don't want to miss this broadcast. Today we're going to talk about services in the vocational services and employment services. Stay tuned for more smiles. Remember, Jesus Christ was born of a virgin. He was crucified and buried, and he rose on the third day. Confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord. Believe in your heart that God has raised him from the dead, and thou shalt be saved. Stay tuned for more smiles. Welcome to Southwestern Illinois College, more commonly called SWIC. There is a campus near you. SWIC campuses are in Belleville, East St. Louis at the East St. Louis Higher Education Center, the Sam Wolf Granite City campus, and the Red Bud campus. There are even available classes online. If you take a look at SWIC's Adult Education and Literacy Department along with SWIC's Workforce Equity Initiative program, you're bound to find a fit for you. Certifications are available in highway construction, transportation distribution, and logistics, warehouse forklift safety, welding, unarmed security officer certifications are available, practical nursing assistant, and phlebotomy. Are you in need of high school equivalency classes? English as a second language classes? Sounds like a lot of money to you, right? Well, you might be surprised to find that many programs and courses are free and financial aid available for those who qualify. The Financial Aid Office is available to assist you. One last thing. SWIC's Adult Education and Literacy Department, along with SWIC's Workforce Equity Initiative program, works diligently to prepare you for employment. SWIC's Student Services Department was created for you, and it is available to help you. Let SWIC help you to chart your path in the right direction. It's your time. Take a step. Move forward with SWIC. For additional information, call 618-235-2700. 618-235-2700. Welcome back to Smiles. I'm talking with Torrin Sudmeyer, and he's going to give you some excellent information about employment services as well as vocational services. Torrin, thank you for being a guest.
Thank you for having me. It's very exciting.
You have a lot to deal with under your belt here. Tell us, first of all, before we get into your programs in your department, tell me a little bit about you.
Well, I was born and raised in small town Southern Illinois, and so I've been in the Metro East pretty much my whole life. I went to Kaskaskia College. I was a first-gen student, so getting that first degree, an AA degree there, and then moving on to McKendree, where I studied history and secondary education. Okay. So that was a big deal for my family, and I went on to be a history teacher. From there, I've moved on to be a mentor for college students at Lindenwood University, and now I'm at SWIC as a transition services coordinator. So I work with our adult ed populations with trying to transition them to college classes, vocational programs, or employment opportunities as well.
Okay, so tell me a bit about the vocational services.
Okay, so at the Sam Wolf Granite City campus where I'm centered, we offer certified nurse assistant program, we offer a welding program, we have an unarmed security guard program, we have computer numeric control program as well. And then we also have a warehousing and distribution program, and we offer free computer classes. So keyboarding, intro to internet, electronic spreadsheets, PowerPoint, those kinds of things as well. So we have a lot of different programs that we can offer to students so that they can better themselves educationally, but also career certificates so that they can advance in their careers as well and earn more money.
So do you guys network closely with employers?
Yeah, I actually work with different employers to try to help students achieve employment with them. I also work with different job placement agencies. So there are a lot of agencies out there that are having hiring events. So I try to network with them to see what kind of employees they're looking for, but also just to give our students a heads up of what jobs are out there and how we can really slide them into those positions.
Have you seen the employment rate after school to be climbing or an increase for you, or?
I believe so. We've had some very excited students who they finish their career certificates and they're ready to get going. I actually spent about 6 hours with a student working on a resume, applications, just to get that person out there back in the workforce. One of the big things that we have right now is there are a lot of jobs. So I've told classes that I speak with that if you want a job right now, you can get a job. And I truly believe that most people who come through our programs want to better themselves and they want to go to work. So that's what I'm here for, is to try to get them that employment that they're looking for. And if they want to go to college and better themselves with a degree or more certifications, then I work with SWIC specifically to get them into those programs too.
Okay, what area would you say most of the students matriculate from? Where?
We serve all kinds of different students from different backgrounds. Clients of DHS, Department of Human Services. We have low income. We have historically disadvantaged students who come through our doors. But we also have students who come in from difficult home lives. We have students who are 16 years old. We have students who are 66 years old. So, anybody can walk through that door at any time. It just kind of takes that first step that they're willing to better themselves. So we want to make sure that we're there to welcome them and make sure that we provide them with what they're looking for to better their lives.
That's excellent information. And in addition to that, locally and citywide areas, or do you find most of your students are from right in that where the campus is located? Do you have people coming from Missouri?
Well, we don't offer services to Missouri residents, but being in Granite City, we do have obviously a lot of Madison County residents who come in. But part of my position is to help all of our adult ed students from all of our campuses. So whether it's Redbud, East St. Louis, Belleville, or Granite City, I help those students transition to employment. So we will have students from as far south as Chester, Illinois, over to up in Edwardsville or Alton, all the way to Belleville, East St. Louis, and then we students from Marissa. So you will have a wide range of students who have grown up maybe blue collar, grown up on the farm, grown up inner city. We have all those students that come through. And we do whatever we can to make sure that they get where they want to go.
If you had to think of one or two things that makes your department unique, what would that be?
I would say just the willingness to help students be successful. We have very dedicated faculty and staff, adjunct instructors who put in countless hours to work with students, texting them at 9 o'clock at night when the student is struggling, working with them online. We have one full-time faculty member who is basically our remote teacher right now, and she is pretty much working nonstop because students need help, students need advice, and we're there to do whatever we can to help them. The other thing I would say is we do whatever we can to find ways to pay for education that we don't necessarily pay for through adult education. So we work with government agencies We will work with private partners. We will do whatever we can to find a way to pay for education, even if it doesn't necessarily fit into the adult education budget. So I think those are two areas that people need to know that we're fighting for them.
The one thing that I keep hearing is the care that is demonstrated from the faculty and staff. I think Southwestern Illinois College has done an excellent job in choosing the individuals for the various departments. I think that's unique. So if I have to say anything that's unique, is the care and the motivation that I see, and the students even tell me that's what is good about the college.
Well, part of what makes a good program is having a good team, and everybody fills a certain role. So you can't have everybody be the star shooting guard, right? You got to have somebody who knows how to pass the ball. You got to have somebody who knows how to block out and rebound, right? So everybody on the team has to fill a certain role. So I think it's a testament to what we have, that we have people in place who fill those certain roles effectively, so they best help our students.
Is there anything else that you would like to share that we have not touched on?
I think my main thing is just everybody understands that we are open for business. We are taking students in person, and we still obviously are doing COVID protocols, but we really want to see our students back on campus as much as possible, and we're here to work for you, so come on back.
Torrance Sudmeyer. And like you said, come on back. And if you want to make contact with individuals at SWIC, please just call 618-235-2700. Thank you again for being on Smiles TV. I guess we're supposed to do this.
Oh, okay.
I like this. I'm a hugger, so this whole COVID thing is really hard for me. But I want to thank you for your time, and we're just glad you spent time with Smiles.
All right, thank you so much.
Don't go away, but we'll be right back with more Smiles.
Are you looking for an insured and bonded residential or commercial contractor? On Time Contracting, owned by Ali McDowell, is just a phone call away. On Time Contracting operates with the utmost integrity and quantities to complete your project right on time. Residential or commercial, exterior or interior, roofing, siding, flooring, you name it. If you want your project completed for the price quoted and at the time quoted, contact On Time Contracting. Good, quality, professional work guaranteed to be completed on time. Call 618-567-3591. No project is too large or too small. On Time Contracting. Call On Time Contracting today.
Hi, my name is Melissa Snelson, and I am the Highway Construction Careers Training Program Coordinator at East St. Louis Higher Education Center, Southwestern Illinois College, with the Adult Education and Literacy Department. This program is funded by the Illinois Department of Transportation, hence the name Highway Construction, but my job is to get minorities, women, and other disadvantaged people into the Highway Construction Careers Training, or just union trades, period. I want to give you a career in construction, not just a job. People say, oh, I want to be in construction. Well, it doesn't quite work like that. When you're in a union trade, you are a specific trade. You are either a carpenter or an iron worker or an operating engineer, but you probably don't know what those particular jobs do. So that's our job, is to show you what that trade does and try to get you interested, pique your curiosity about that. Maybe it is something that you want to do for the rest of your life. Again, a paid career in a union trade. You do have to be chosen for the program. It's not an automatic acceptance. First of all, you do have to have either a high school diploma or a GED and bring proof of it. You also have to have a valid driver's license, not a state ID. You have to have a license. So then you give me a call and I get you in here and we take a math and a reading test. You just have to score at an 8th grade level. If that goes well, then you would move on to interviews, and I have business agents that come in from the trades in the area to interview for me because they know what they're looking for an apprentice rather than myself. If that goes well, then you would have to be negative on an observed drug test. And then if you're chosen for the program, I'll take, my plan is to take 12 for the fall, with COVID being better. Classes would be August 24 through December 9, Tuesday through Friday, no Monday classes, but they are 7:30 to 4. So it's 450 hours, and you're expected to be here and be here on time, or you would be let go. I gotta get you ready for a construction job site, and you gotta be there because construction builds on itself. And if the iron workers aren't there to tie the rebar, then the laborers can't pour the concrete. So you gotta be there. This is all free if you're accepted. I call it a paid educational opportunity, because not only is everything included, funded by IDOT, and like you get 15 hours of college credit at SWIC. You get to keep all your tools, all your welding equipment. I get you composite-toed boots. So you are literally at the ready to go to work the day after you complete the program. Now, this class getting out in December is going to be challenging, I'm not going to lie. But by March, I feel confident that you'd be working if you want to. Can't promise or guarantee it, but I feel confident. And you also are given a stipend of $10 per hour for the 450-hour program. So most of us have student debt perhaps when they're done. Not only do you not have that, but you also make a little money for babysitting or whatever it is you might need. Again, this is an IDOT funded program. We've been around since '08, and it is only at the East St. Louis campus of SWIC. So if you're interested, then you need to get a hold of me, and we will work with you and try to get you in as best we can. She said I was shaking like a leaf, but I love it. I'm like, Shannon, I'm so proud of you. Traveling company. She's been to all different states. Mm-hmm. She's a pile driver. Jorge's out there. That's Angie again. Here's on Route 157 right now. Jaron, I don't know where he's at. He's a journeyman too. Jorge, Dante, he's a journeyman carpenter, and he just opened his own, he's a signatory contractor for the union, so he's a union contractor now. Just last week got approved, and he is actually working on become a DBE for IDOT.
Love it.
Disadvantaged Business Enterprises contractor for IDOT. So hopefully he'll be a sub on some jobs. I will tell you that for a lot of people this is a game changer. I mean, like life-changing experience. I do not care about ex-offenders, so it is a great opportunity for that second chance. Many of my success stories came straight from prison to me, and they now are building houses worth six figures. Well, now after COVID it's seven figures, but six-figure homes. They have insurance for their children, and they have, it has been a life-changing experience for them. And that is what makes me high about my job, because they call me back and they say, hey, Melissa, because of this program, I have all of this, and I could have never done that. And that it gives my life purpose, to know that I have helped a little bit in the change. I can't do the work for them, unfortunately. I wish that I could, and I can only crack the door. I tell them, I said, y'all have to open that door and walk through it, and every dadgum day you have to walk through it, because I can't do it for you. But for those of them, the students who want to do that, it can be a game changer. Right now I have 4 apprentices out on the Poplar Street Bridge project, and 2 a journey woman and a journey man. I don't know if it's popular, but anyhow. And Keely and Sons are calling me and say, oh my gosh, Shannon is just made to walk this beam. I mean, she's out there as a carpenter, been out since April 30, right? She's walking a 6-inch beam out there 60 feet up in the air. And she's like killing it. I mean, I just cry a lot at this job I do. Now, unfortunately, I do cry too when I have to lose a student because they have gone over the time allowed, or been high or whatever in class, and I have to let them go. That's a sad part too. But I've gotten guys into Ameren through this program, and all the different trades. It's just an amazing opportunity, and it's not for everybody. You may go through the program and go, oh, I really didn't want to be in construction after all. But as you said, you wouldn't have known that had you not tried. They will finish with a National Career Council flagger card, their OSHA forklift safety, OSHA 10-hour card, OSHA scaffold using card, Crosby rigging, CPR first aid, AED, work key certificate. I don't know how many credentials that is, but there's about 7 of them. Does it guarantee them a job? No, it does not. Does it give them a leg up in the unions? Yes, it does. Okay, but I still want you to get in as an apprentice in that union trade, because I want retirement for you, I want health insurance for you and your family, I want prevailing wage, and I want union protection.
Contact SWIC at 618-235-2700. get started. Get out on the right step. It's time. I mean, the program is free. We can't ask for any more than that. Thank you for watching Smiles Television Talk Show, and we want to remind you that only what you do for Christ will last. Jesus is the Lord be magnified.
Hi, my name is Sterling Moody. I'm the owner of Neighbors Market, 1005 North 15th Street on the Echo Jazz building across from Emerson Park Metrolink stop. We have fresh barbecue Friday and Saturdays. We have Sunday through Saturday, open from 7 to 7. Look forward to seeing you in the store.
IDEX Media does a lot. From IDEX Photography to IDEX Films. We help create forever memories and forever impressions. Imagination, image a world. IDEX Media.
Awesome sauce. Yeah, baby.